This poster discusses the comparison of germination rates of seed from high-oleic and non-high-oleic near-isogenic peanut lines. This project arose from field observations and state testing laboratory verbal reports that there may be issues with germination in high-oleic cultivars versus low or normal oleic cultivars. Upon closer examination, after a few years, we noticed that there seemed to be a definite lag in germination with some high-oleic cultivars, but there was not a lack of germination, and the high-oleic cultivars generally performed as well or better than the normal oleic cultivars with respect to yield, grade, and other agronomic qualities. However, the lag in germination among the high-oleic cultivars was causing concern among producers who closely monitor their stand counts. And the lag was also resulting in high-oleic cultivars being labeled as substandard with regards to germination rate, and thus being sold at a large discount or not at all to producers. It was decided that the issue needed to be investigated, so 4 breeding programs, along with other contributing experts, joined forces to evaluate the effect of the high-oleic trait on seed germination. The investigators involved were at Stillwater, Oklahoma, USDA-ARS, USDA-ARS in Tifton, Georgia, North Carolina State University, New Mexico State University, USDA-ARS Market Quality and Handling Unit in Raleigh, North Carolina, and UGA Tifton performed the thermal gradient testing. The plant materials used in this study covered all 4 peanut market types. Isogenic line pairs, 1 high-oleic and 1 low-oleic that had resulted from a cross and then back crossing to a recurrent parent, were used. Trials were planted at 4 locations and conducted by the respective breeder in a randomized complete block design with 3 replications over 3 years, from 2017 to 2019. The seed planted was generated in Oklahoma in all years and tested in Raleigh before planting for oil composition, and then sent to all cooperating sites for planting. After planting, stand counts were taken at 7, 14, and 21 days. At maturity, the trials were harvested and seed was shipped to the University of Georgia for thermal gradient germination testing, which eliminates most environmental influences, and also to Raleigh, North Carolina for oil composition testing. These experiments, again, were conducted from 2017 to 2019. The results of the field experiments supported preliminary thoughts in that there was a visual and numerical lag in germination rate among the high-oleic lines tested compared to their low-oleic counterparts. But the lag was not significant, and by 21 days after planting, the lag was overcome by the high-oleic lines and resulted in no difference in yield or grade at harvest when comparing them to their low-oleic counterparts. Thermal gradient testing closely mimics that done by state testing laboratories in that seed are germinated under controlled conditions, eliminating most environmental effects. Results from the thermal gradient table germination testing in this study reflected those from the field, showing no significant differences in germination rate between high-oleic and low-oleic entries, with the exception of the Valencia entries where the germination lag was not overcome by the high-oleic line New Mexico 308-2. Although the high-oleic trait does not appear to have a lasting effect on seed germination, yield, or grade, the visual germination lag seen in high-oleic peanut genotypes can cause concerns to producers who closely monitor their early stand counts. The same phenomenon could result in state testing laboratories labeling high-oleic peanut cultivars as substandard when certifying the seed for planting purposes, resulting in a loss of revenue and a lower producer confidence level. These results are not unlike those seen by Islib in 2015, where he showed there was no no difference between high-oleic and low-oleic Virginia lines is with respect to sensory, chemical composition, and agronomic qualities. The results of these studies provide useful information for peanut producers as well as for state laboratories that test germination with regards to the time requirement for observation of maximum levels of high-oleic seed germination. Thank you.